Discipline. It's not just a word. It's the invisible force that separates those who dream from those who achieve. Discipline is the bridge between the life you have and the life you want. Without it, talent remains untapped, potential lies dormant, and success becomes nothing more than a fleeting thought. Let me ask you something. Have you ever set a goal for yourself, maybe to wake up earlier, eat healthier, or finally start that project you've been putting off, only to abandon it a few days later? We've all been there. The excitement fades, excuses take over, and we promise ourselves, tomorrow, I'll start again. But tomorrow comes, and nothing changes. You know what's missing? Discipline. Here's the truth. Discipline isn't glamorous. It's not about grand gestures or big wins. It's about the small, consistent actions you take every single day, even when you don't feel like it, especially when you don't feel like it. Discipline is waking up before the sun, even when the bed feels too warm and inviting. It's saying no to distractions when they're calling your name. It's choosing the harder right over the easier wrong, time and time again. Let's get real. Success isn't reserved for the smartest, the strongest, or the luckiest. Success belongs to the disciplined. Think about it. How many people have you seen with incredible potential who never live up to it? Talent might open the door, but discipline is what keeps you in the room. Discipline turns potential into progress and progress into greatness. But let's be honest, discipline is hard. It's uncomfortable. It's lonely. And sometimes it feels like no one understands the sacrifices you're making. People might mock you for skipping the party to stay home and work on your goals. They might call you too serious or too rigid. But remember this, the pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret lasts forever. Now, let's talk about the beauty of discipline. It gives you freedom. At first, that might sound strange. How can something that requires so much structure and effort bring freedom? But think about it. Discipline with your time gives you freedom to focus on what truly matters. Discipline with your health gives you the energy to live your life fully. Discipline with your finances gives you the ability to make choices without fear or limitation. The very thing that feels restrictive is what sets you free. You might be wondering, how do I build discipline? Start small. Don't try to overhaul your entire life in a single day. Pick one habit, one goal, one area of your life, and commit to it. Show up every day, no matter how you feel. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be consistent. Momentum is your greatest ally. Small wins lead to big victories. Here's a powerful mindset shift. Stop relying on motivation. Motivation is fleeting, it comes and goes. Discipline is what remains when motivation runs out. Discipline says, I will do it, not because I feel like it, but because it needs to be done. When you embrace that mindset, you become unstoppable. Let me share a story with you. There's a man named Jocko Willink, a retired Navy SEAL. He's known for his motto, discipline equals freedom. Jocko wakes up at 4:30 every morning, not because he loves waking up early, but because he knows that discipline in the morning sets the tone for the rest of the day. He doesn't hit snooze. He doesn't negotiate with himself. He just does it. That's discipline. And that's why he's a leader, a teacher, and an inspiration to millions. But you don't have to be a Navy SEAL to practice discipline. It's within reach for all of us. It's in the student who studies an extra hour when they'd rather scroll through social media. It's in the entrepreneur who keeps pushing even when the business is struggling. It's in the parent who sacrifices their own comfort to give their children a better future. Discipline is for everyone, and it can transform anyone. Here's the thing, life will test you. It will throw obstacles in your path, temptations at your feet, and doubts in your mind. Discipline is your shield. Spend the better part of 180 days. It's what keeps you standing when the world tries to knock you down. It's what allows you to keep moving forward step by step, even when the road feels endless. Imagine where you could be a year from now if you committed to discipline today. Picture the goals you could achieve, the growth you could experience, the person you could become. That vision isn't a dream, it's a reality waiting for you to claim it. And the price of admission? Discipline. As we wrap up, remember this. Discipline is your superpower. It doesn't matter where you start or how far you have to go. What matters is that you show up every day and do the work. Build the habit. Keep the promises you make to yourself. Because when you master discipline, you master your life. If this message resonated with you, if you're ready to embrace discipline and unlock your true potential, then take a moment to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Together, let's build a community of disciplined, unstoppable individuals who are ready to conquer their goals and create the lives they deserve. Remember, discipline equals freedom. Now, go make it happen.